नंदगांव का छोरा है, बरसाने की छोरी है, हो होरी है. Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Arjun, all these three modes of the material energy bind the soul to it. Consider three robbers. One man was walking in the forest when these three robbers found him. One of them said, "Let's kill him and loot everything that he has." The second said, no, let's loot all that he has, but let's not kill him. So the three of them, they tied him up with a rope and they took away his possessions and went off. When they had gone a little distance, the third robber returned. He opened this man's ropes and, releasing him, pointed to a way out of the forest. He said, "If you go from this side, you can get out of this jungle. I cannot take you out. I can only show you the way." These three robbers were the three modes of material energy. The robber who said, "Let's kill him and loot him," this is tamoguna, the mode of ignorance that pulls the soul down, steeps it in darkness. The robber who said, "Let's not kill him, but let's bind him up," this is the mode of passion, rajogun, that binds the soul in numerous desires for worldly happiness. The third robber who helped release this man, who untied his ropes and showed the way out, this is the mode of goodness, sattvagun, that lifts up the soul from bondage. It helps us go towards transcendence, although it is not transcendental itself. Beyond these three is the divine mode of God. That is the color we want to color our heart in. We wish to go beyond all these three modes to make our mind blemishless, to endow our mind with the finest divine qualities of God, to develop that attitude which will lead to inner joy and which will make us work effectively and productively in this world. How do we purify this mind of the three gunas? There's a very simple logic to it. Absorb your mind in the divine. Mam chayo vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatityaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. The Bhagavad Gita states that the Supreme Lord is beyond the three modes. If you wish to purify your mind, absorb your mind in the Lord, and you will naturally transcend tamogun, rajogun, and sattvagun. The way to achieve auspiciousness in life. How do you do it? The simplest way is to color your soul, your mind with the color of God. Our celebration of Holi would be fruitful if through this celebration we could receive that color of God in our heart. It is a mystery that few people understand. The more our mind gets colored with that divine color, it doesn't become dirty, it only becomes cleaner. Ya anuragi chitt ki gati samjhe nahi koya, jaun jaun doobe sham rang tyon tyon ujjwal hoya. The nature of the mind is understood by very few. The more we get the color of God on the mind, the cleaner this mind becomes. The nature of this mind is very much like sealing wax. You know, in the olden days, a few decades ago, we would pack parcels and seal them with sealing wax. At least in India, we used to do it while growing up. So the sealing wax, it would be heated up. And after having been heated, a color would be released in it. Red color, green color. And then it would be allowed to cool down. Once it had cooled, that color would become one with the wax. That color could challenge the wax. You take me out and I will accept you. And the wax could challenge the color. You leave me and show. The two of them had united and become one. In the same way is our mind. When our mind melts in love or in hate, in attachment or in aversion, whatever the mind melts for, that object gets embedded in the heart and the mind. If our mind has melted for alcohol, that is the color that has become one with the mind. So, if we wish to purify our mind, we want it to become one with the color of God. Hori ke Rasiya ki Jai, Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai, Barsane Wari ki Jai.